Because most Africans, we don't know how to give feedback. In any case, most Africans, we don't know how to communicate. In my book, I talk about the art of speaking better. For you to communicate better, you need to speak in 5 steps. Unfortunately, the last step is what Africans use, the last technique. But the first step is to identify. When you're speaking with your audience, your main goal, Ndugu Simon, is to make sure they identify with you. Say things they share in common with you. Speak like you're one of them. Even when you're rich and you're speaking to the poor, at least tell stories of how you were broke before. Or get a story of a person you know who actually shares something in common with them. Show people that you understand where they are. Step number 2 is attack the problem and not the person. If you're to communicate better so that people appreciate you better, always attack the problem and not the person. And I got this from Jim Rohn. Do not tell a person that they are late, or they are late comers, or they're not cooperative. No. Being uncooperative is the problem. In communication, don't make someone feel like it's a problem. Because when you make someone feel like they are a problem, what happens psychologically? Defensive. It doesn't matter how right you are. The moment you make me feel like I am wrong, I go defensive. You don't achieve your purpose. Yes, you've made the point, but you've not achieved your purpose. There are different ways of how to attack the problem and not the person, and one of them is love and hate sentences. I love the fact that you always have good ideas. I love the fact that your reports are particular. If you could only improve on coming early. You have showed them that for them to be the perfect employee is they just have to come early. But just don't tell them, but you always come late. You're the worst time manager here. Yes. Please. Yes. So actually, you've just now made the second point. When you are communicating with people, especially when you're giving feedback, because we are talking about how to teach someone to give you feedback. One of the ways of communicating better, do not attack people, what we've talked about, by saying you. It is us or a people. For you to attack the problem and not the person, first tactic, love-hate. Second tactic, it's we. But I like the fact that you brought out, don't use words like challenge, but bring words like areas of improvement. That's why in classes, we don't allow people to say but. We say, I like your smile, I like the confidence with which you speak. Do not say but, you say and you'd improve or become better if. That's an area of improvement. That's why we've said, you do not say you're a late comer, you say you're good, that and this, and you'd be better if you start managing time well, right? And then the other way of attacking the problem and not the person is by using stories, especially personal or third-party stories that people relate with. Let's say you want to tell your boss to change the language he uses. Instead of telling him that, you see, sir, the problem you speak, you choose the wrong words to use in the meeting. He will go defensive. What do you know? But sometimes people need to hear it the way it's supposed to. You'd rather tell a story, what you've just told us. When I just brought this system, I used to tell people, you people are not doing this and this, and if you people can do this and this system will help you people in this. And when I was in Nairobi training, they told me, do not use you people, use we. And do not use challenges, use areas of improvement. And in the first meeting where I started saying, we should, we can, we are not, everyone came and gave me feedback. Man, Herbert, you sounded like us. And from then, I've got the cooperation I'd never secured ever before. Your boss is likely to pick than telling your boss, people are not following you because of the choice of words you're using. Your boss is going to be gone defensive, even when he doesn't show it. When you use testimonials, personal or other people's testimonials, of a particular situation for which you're communicating, people relate with it better. Number 1 was identify with people. Attack the problem and not the person. The third step is what I had told you earlier. What was it? Offer a solution